In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, hello everybody. How are you doing? Could be doing great by the grace and mercy of Almighty Allah. My name's NA Saqib. I'm your IELTS mentor, IELTS trainer. Additionally, I've been also teaching and taking up the classes of spoken English for the last 20 years, or rather more than that. So today, I wanted to give you some precautionary measures about IELTS, and especially to the IELTS test takers who are going to appear sooner or later in the IELTS exam. So my first precautionary measure would be that prepare your IELTS well with understanding the complete format of the test. Because the people or the students or the professionals who understand the format of the test, they are at an advantage. They've got peace of mind and satisfaction of heart. It means that the students should make sure that they are familiar with the IELTS testing, how it works. For example, I must give you an example here. In listening, you are given 10 minutes at the end of the test for transferring your answer onto the answer sheet, whereas in reading some tests, this privilege or this advantage or this time span is not offered, and the students have to manage everything within that 1 hour or 60 minutes in the reading test. No extra time for transferring your answers onto the answer sheet in reading subtest. So make sure you convert your answers or transfer your answers in the given time of 1 hour for the reading subtest. So the people who don't understand, they are facing a deep trouble, and they will be having a lot of trouble there in the examination hall. You must be knowing that there are two versions available of IELTS GT module and IELTS academic one. The students who are appearing or just going for the further higher education to foreign universities, English speaking countries in particular, they've got to do the academic IELTS, and the professionals who are looking forward to their job opportunities there in abroad, or going the work permits, or doctors, engineers, they should focus their attention on the GT module or the GT version of the IELTS. Moreover, in academic, there are two versions. For example, there is a standard IELTS. It's acceptable for every country of the world for the students except UK, because UK accept IELTS UKVi. So that's not a different one. The tests are the same, but in UKVi test, actually, they've got a little more security checks. So that's why they have made it a bit separate. So UKVi is acceptable in every country of the world, including even UK. The test format is the same, but there are, as I told you earlier on, there are a little more security checks on UKVi IELTS. So that's it. You must be knowing about whether you are going to appear in the GT module or academic one, or you are going to appear in the standard IELTS or UKVi. You will be first, look at, try to understand what is the format. Practically, when you are sitting in the examination, the first test will be conducted that of speaking. Listening. The first test will be of listening, then reading, and then writing. So you take the first three parts of the test on the same day in the following order, as I told you earlier on: listening, reading, and writing. There are no breaks between these tests. You are given time for one test, and soon after the finishing of that test, another test will be conducted. And similarly, all these three tests. As I always talk to my students, it's like an ODI, one day international. If your day is good, you'll be scoring good. And for example, if the reading stuff is within your jurisdiction, for example, the subjects with which you are familiar, or writing is the test is conducted with that essay which you have practiced a little bit on, so it will be convenient for you to attempt that as IELTS test on that day. That's why you call it ODI. If your day is good, if you're lucky enough on that day, so you will be having a little bit convenience in attempting IELTS. Otherwise, it will be a stereotype kind of IELTS which you know about, which can give you a little bit of tough time. Your speaking test will be held either on the same day or 7 days before or after that. It's actually depending on the local arrangements when your test will be conducted, or when they will ask you to appear in your speaking test. That's normally it happens that it's conducted a little bit 4, 5, 6 days before. Now that's the normal practice these days. Of the exact date of your IELTS, for example, when you are appearing in your listening, reading, and writing, 6 or 7 days before this kind of the speaking test is conducted by the management. And as far as my very important last tip would be that prepare yourself well before the test. Even if your English is very good, you're good at English, it's very good if you're good at English. But if you're you're not well prepared, that can cause problems for you. So, know about the tips, techniques, format, pattern, and appear in the mock test as much as possible, or as frequently as possible. So don't put the exam fee to risk. The test fee is so high that if you don't get the required band score, you'll have to reappear in the exam. So good preparation can save you, or can put you in ease, and can give you a good strategy to succeed in this IELTS. Don't put your fee, it's so high, don't put your fee on risk. So if you are putting your fee on the risk, it means that you are preparing yourself for reappearing in the IELTS. So these are my valuable tips. You must keep in your mind. Know about the format. Don't put your fee onto the risk. Understand about the pattern of the IELTS completely. And know about the difference when the speaking test will be conducted. That's a separate one apart from all those three tests: listening, reading, and writing. So if you understand about all the particulars of IELTS, you've done immense practice, it's going to give you a lot of advantage. So these were my precautionary measures. I will keep meeting you in the next uploaded videos, and keep informing you about the further beneficial things which can turn out to be advantageous for you guys. So until then, thank you very much indeed. God bless you all. Take care and see you next time.